holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. By this time of the season, I think it's fair, Greg, to say we know the identity of these teams. How much are you worried about record at this point if you're a player?
And, Kevin, I wouldn't worry about record as much as I do camaraderie and execution. I also look at the schedule up to this point. How has the team fared against tough competition?
So the New York starting five, they've got Dante DiVincenzo. Bam Adebayo is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at the one spot. And here are the Thunder now. Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort wide open. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Well, a solid facilitator that helps that the defense thinks that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to shoot and not pass.
DiVincenzo finds Adebayo. Brunson, good.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Williams against Hart. Left side, Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
He's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
In regard to the Thunder, they had to go through, Greg, a rebuilding process not too long ago.
Yeah, it was a tough couple years, but they had a plan in place and did it the right way. They made some smart signings and created a very balanced roster.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's averaging just around 28.5 points a game. So many offensive skills in his toolkit.
And how can you not love the game of SGA? I mean, a young guard who continues to get better.
Yeah, Greg, all the reports you get out of OKC is that this kid is a worker, and he has turned himself into an all-star with that kind of work ethic.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Greg, isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. Three-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
Brunson against Gilgeous-Alexander. One-on-one fast break.
And sometimes the simplest play is the best one. DiVincenzo made it.
The Thunder have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And we have really watched Jalen Brunson come into his own, playing at a higher level.
Well, it's unbelievable, Greg, that he just had that spark here in Dallas, and that has triggered what it is we get from Jalen Brunson on a nightly basis. Respected for his toughness, his offensive game is growing.
And the Thunder making a change here. Joe's checked in. Robinson's checked in for New York.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Anunoby, good.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 9 points in the game so far. Rebounded by Hart. Pass to Robinson. New York moving it around. Takes a 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Holmgren against Adebayo. Passes it to Joe. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Looking to end the run. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
The pass to Robinson. Launches it. Drains the three-pointer.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. And the Thunder with some changes. Higgins is checked in for Williams. Hayward comes in for Dort. And Wallace subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Thunder trailing by 12. Wallace attacking. There's 37 seconds left in the first. Sinks the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Robinson for 3, and again, New York with the triple.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Wallace dishes to Hayward. Holmgren the pass to Hayward. A floater. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Bogdanovich, and there's another one for the Knicks.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And here's Bogdanovich for to beat the clock. God, what a play!
That is fun to watch. Lets it go at the very last second.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense, too. You just give up momentum like that at the end of the quarter.
And so it's the New York Knicks. 13 points up at the end of the... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Well, I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. Drained a good number from beyond the arc this year.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Duncan Robinson out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovich. And then there's Precious Achiuwa. And it's Sims in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Nice shot by Wallace.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him? He's going to try to bully you.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the OKC Thunder is still building, but is it fast enough for their all-star guard, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? SGA says, I think we're going to be a really good team a lot sooner than people think. So it's pretty easy for me to be patient. I see the growth every day, and I'm super excited about it. Kevin?
And we see it too. Hey, David, thank you. Drills the baseline jumper. And it's 7 points here for Jalen Brunson.
Really quick release there from Brunson. Let that one go in a hurry.
Bogdanovich against Hayward. To the middle. Over to the left wing. Joe can't get it to go.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Buries the long-range jumper. Brunson's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, the improvement from Brunson has mostly come from his shooting. We know he can go inside, but 3 balls, that's a good sign.
Here's Hayward. That one's off, still out of sync. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Thunder have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Shoots from 14. Wiggins finds Holmgren. Knicks with the rebound. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Well, they came into that game looking to be physical, looking to control the boards, and they succeeded.
Well, the last time it was about feeding off of the glass and getting rebounds to ignite the offense, and that came up big for them. Great opportunities to get out and run.
And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
A matchup that only happens twice a year. These interconference battles can be a lot of fun.
Yeah, this one will be for sure. Interconference matchups are always pretty fascinating just because of timing on scouting and how often you watch teams like this affect some of the unpredictability of the East-West battles.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for Williams. And New York with a change here, too. McBride's checked in.
And really exemplifies who Hayward is. A team player, someone who enjoys spotting his open teammate.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Hart's got 11 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Giddey. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. New York with the ball. They're on a 14-3 run. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. The shot's good from Gordon Hayward.
And Giddey with a little giddy up on that pass.
And the Knicks with possession here. 22 is their biggest lead. Here's DiVincenzo. He trains the quick shot. 7 points in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Williams, a screen on DiVincenzo. Williams double team. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And a miss there on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. Thunder trailing by 21. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander against Hart. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Not a lot of room. Just 5 on the clock. Williams a screen on Hart. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets an open look and hits.
Slithering around the floor, Gilgeous-Alexander gets to his spot.
From deep three-point land, and no good on the last second attempt this time. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the Knicks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Pleased to.
I always love talking about this contest, Ernie. To be honest, I'm bummed they never asked me to participate.
Well, maybe it's just because. And as for our matchup, what a tremendous first half it was for the New York Knicks.
The key number of the.
And that'll do it for half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Holmgren in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Here's Dort. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Got that one up quick. DiVincenzo's got 10 points in the game.
And a quick release from Dante there just in time so the defense had no shot at it.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Top of the key. The Knicks pull it in. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Josh Giddey is very capable off the dribble, and at 6'8", he's starting to use his size to finish. Coach Mark Daigneault said he's definitely physical. Before, he was just trying to shoot over people, but now he's taking up space, using his size and strength. He's getting a lot more around the basket. Kevin?
Yeah, he is getting into him. DA, thank you. Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Giddey. Hits the close-range jumper. Giddey's got his first points of the game.
Yes, 21 drops after the 0 of 3 start.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at Oklahoma City, they're stuck in the same spot, but still a top 10 team.
And you know, with the Knicks, they've blown away the so-called experts' opinion. People who didn't realize how high their ceiling really was.
And a quick look at how the Oklahoma City Thunder's schedule is shaping up. On Friday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Sunday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets.
And for their matchup with the Celtics, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Well, the lefty listed at 6'1", Jalen Brunson. It's a bit of a different matchup. He's just so physical, and he can play on and off the ball. Dare I call it funky?
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Giddey gets it to go.
Flashy sequence from Giddey, not afraid to get tricky with the handles.
Here's Adebayo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists in the game. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. From outside, off the mark. New York with the ball. They're on a 16-4 run. And Adebayo throws it down.
Amazing just how trusted Brunson is with the basketball.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 11 points in the game. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Holmgren finds Giddey. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And the Thunder making a change here. Joe's checked in. 1:58 left in the 3rd quarter. Back to Dort. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. 6 on the shot clock. Holmgren gets the bucket.
They're wanting to do whatever is good for the team on any given possession. That time, Dort playing unselfishly.
Achua, the pass to Robinson. Hands it from downtown. Robinson's got 9.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Outside for Robinson. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Now Williams. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Over Bogdanovich. Williams' shot is off. Knicks have gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. Here's Achua. No good on the three. The Thunder shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Gilgeous-Alexander against Brunson. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Robinson for three. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Brunson from deep three-point land. Rebound by Williams. Here's Joe. He's covered by Bogdanovich. For three, Williams hits the three-point bomb. Williams has got his second bucket of the night. And here's Brunson outside. And so it's the New York Knicks with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And New York looking at who they've got. Bogdanovich out there with Robinson. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Achua. And it's McBride in at the shooting guard.
And aren't we here with Brunson? This is what we expect from him, crafty and efficient.
Right side, Williams. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
A three from Bogdanovich. A three-pointer is right on target.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Williams passes to Wiggins. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Knocks down the three ball. Bogdanovich has got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for New York. And here is Giddey. Williams finds Wiggins. It's Williams with the drive. It's tipped. Bogdanovich passes to Brunson. Took him no time at all on that one. Brunson's got 12 points in just the second half. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Alec Burks checked in for Jalen Brunson. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Burks the pass to McBride. Nailed from three-point land. McBride's got his first 3 points of the game.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Cans the 12-footer.
And in dropping that one, he stops a 13-0 run by New York.
Robinson passes to McBride. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
And McBride gets it to go.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Holmgren kicks to Giddey. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 here in this quarter. Fires for 3. McBride's shot is off.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
This is what Gilgeous-Alexander does. He attacks you relentlessly.
Here's McBride, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Greg, a lot more awareness in the league about the importance of mental health. Why is that so necessary?
I mean, Kevin, the level of stress now has really grown. These players are under this huge microscope that now often extends to their families. And this is such a highly competitive environment. It is far more than just a game.
And New York making a change here. Jeffries has checked in.
Jericho Sims. Shake Milton.
There's 1:26 left in the 4th quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Knicks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jalen Brunson.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Inside, here's Milton. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Duncan.
Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
Way.